Good evening. It is 8:45 on the 4th of November. My name is Jasmine Lemmy. This is Cody. He is my guinea pig for tonight. We will be doing a program for my cert for fitness, task 1. This program is for Kellie, an older lady, 50, 54, soon to be 55, has never been to a gym before, is a bit overweight, and first time at the gym, so she's had some issues with her knees and stuff like that. So we will be tailoring the program to more of a gentle seated movement mobility sort of a class to try and build that strength up. So thanks for coming in, Kellie. So what we're going to do is just going to do some warm-ups. So what activity have you done today?
What activities?
Yeah, so what things have you done around the house to get your body moving?
I slept, I woke up, and I did chickens.
Did chickens. Okay, so how long does that take?
About an hour and a half.
Yeah. Does it get your heart rate going?
Definitely.
Awesome.
So chicken when I come in.
Red as a chicken.
As red as chicken.
I haven't seen any red chickens before.
Well, chickens have red faces.
They do have colour on their faces. Their combs and their beards are red. Yep. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some seated stretches on our box here. So what we're going to do here is just sit, foot comes up onto your knee, and you're just going to gently give yourself a little bit of pressure through that knee to what you can deal with. And you should feel it through your glute, through the knee, and give yourself that stability there. So we're just going to hold these positions for a little bit. We're going to do both legs anyway, so you could start with either one. So where are you feeling this? Awesome. So often we have tight muscles and we need to stretch them out to give ourselves that mobility, that flexibility that will also allow our muscles to grow and give it room to grow. So in doing this, we'll give healthy blood flow to all of those different areas, which will then increase health overall. Along with a healthy diet, moderate exercise, sunlight, all of the things that go into having a healthy body. Do you find that the movement, the dynamic stretches, better than the static stretches, which is just holding it in one position?
I think the static ones are good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So dynamic means moving, static means still. So there are different reasons why we do different things. Dynamic, I find people who haven't stretched or haven't done a lot of movement, they find it easier because they're not in one position that can be pinching nerves and such, where the static stretches are good for releasing in the joints and releasing the tension and that sort of thing. Held stretches for prolonged periods, like 2 to 4 minutes, holding each stretch. And that's something that I like to do at an evening time, just to help relax before bed at the end of the night. So what is your life like at the end of an evening?
I'm usually cooking dinner.
Yeah.
And doing nightly chores, doing kitty litter, and then doing the chickens before the sun goes down.
So household chores,
Yeah.
parenting things.
Yep.
Yep. Do you have any time to give yourself time to stretch of an evening before bed? So maybe after the kids have gone to bed, you can take some time just to down regulate yourself, get some stretching going to help you get a better night's sleep.
Yep.
That's something that you can look at doing just for your own practice at home.
Yeah.
Awesome. That would be very helpful for your body, for sleep, for being more flexible, all of it. Awesome. Are your glutes feeling a bit more loosened? Excellent. So when we say glutes, we're referring to the butt cheeks, gluteus maximus, minimus, that sort of thing. They're just the technical terms, so we shorten them to glutes. If you're in a group fitness class and you're saying move your bum around, a lot of people get the giggles. But you say glute, and people are more serious about it. So we like to say glute in the gym, just because I know this is one of your first experiences at a gym.
Yeah.
So if I say any words that you don't understand, make sure you let me know so I can explain them so that you feel more comfortable here.
Thank you.
How's that feeling?
Good.
Excellent.
Good.
Excellent. So we just want to get some air through our body. So we want to be doing a deep breath, hold the breath, and then a twist to either side. Come back to your center, deep breath, in through the belly, out in through the nose, out through the belly, and then just give yourself a twist to either side. Back to center, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and twisting. And in through the nose, out through the belly, out through the mouth, and one more twisting. Excellent. We want to bring our arm across our chest, and we're going to use our other arm to pull it back. So this will help stretch through our shoulders. And switching to the other side. And overhead. So I want to be holding at the elbow, just gently pulling downwards, down towards the floor. And switching arms. So we want to be bringing up our knees to just hit our hands. Are we feeling warm?
Yeah.
Excellent. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get you to sit down. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our knee up to our opposite elbow and then back down and then twist. So we want to do this 6 times on each side, so 12 reps all over. Making sure that we've got our core on. Do you understand how to engage your core? Yes, you can brace yourself like that. Bring your ribs to your hips. That helps to bring your core in. You can also imagine zipping up a tight pair of jeans. Bring it in. And so you're trying to bring everything into the middle. Excellent. So our next set that we're going to do, so take a break. Next set, I want you to be lifting up through your pelvis, giving your spine that space, lifting up through your head. And when we come to doing the exercise, bring your elbow up and then down and back up and around back into neutral. Elbow up to your knee, around and back to neutral. So I don't want to see this because this will crush our core. We want to be stretching through that core, bringing our elbows to our knees. That's a good option as well. That way you can't cheat. So this is just a gentle way to start working on that core muscle to make sure that we can build it up without any stress to our joints. And one more each side. How's that feel?
Good. I like it.
Excellent. Do you want me to get you water? Because I'm being accommodating. Part of my job. It's like you're advertising the water bottle.
It'd be crazy if I was.
Excellent. So we are going to move on to our next exercise, which is wall sitting. So we're going over here because this is the only space that we've got on a wall. So we're only going to be doing 10 seconds of this, but we will be doing more reps of it because we're doing smaller amounts. Okay, that's just purely to work on the muscle to build that endurance. And as we go through your program, we will adjust and we'll add some extra time on there to increase your progressive overload. Sound like a plan?
Yep.
Excellent. So I'll get you to come over here to this wall. So I want you to stand against the wall, feet against the wall. I want you to take a step out away from the wall. That should give you about the right distance from the wall. And you want to be sitting back until you're against the wall. Yep. Excellent. Excellent. Knees are at a right angle. So we want to be holding this. We don't want to be feeling pressure in any joints. We want to be feeling the muscles turning on and holding our body and sitting up. How'd that feel?
Terrible.
Terrible?
Yeah.
Wall sits are great, hey?
Amazing. Just wish I could do them more often.
Well, we can put them into every plan if you'd like. You have booked in for 4 sessions a week with me.
Oh, that wasn't me speaking.
Oh.
That was my alter ego.
Your alter ego. Fair enough. Okay, ready? I'm going to do it again. 10 seconds. So getting our body right, sinking into that right angle with our knees. And rising. How are you feeling?
Great.
10 seconds good? Do you want to increase it?
No, I think 10 seconds.
10 seconds?
For now.
The last one we do, we'll do 12 and a half seconds, eh?
Okay, we'll do 12 and a half seconds. Last one now?
No. I'm going to be doing 5 sets of this.
Oh.
So total, you should be doing 52 and a half seconds of wall sits. So preparing ourselves, we're going down into that wall sit again. Down, getting our right angle. Yep, holding yourself there. So imagine zipping up some tight jeans through your lower core and rising. So as we do this, it looks like you're doing it right, but just for the mental image, when you sit against the wall, you want to be imprinting your lower spine on the wall and your shoulder blades against the wall as well, so that you've got that neutral spine holding your body and your legs are pushing into the wall to hold you there. So let's prepare. This is our second last set. And down, getting that imprinted body. And rising. One more. That one more is going to be 12 and a half seconds. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good. All I can see in that is my butt. Let's go. Okay, rising. You did 13 seconds. Well done.
So proud of myself.
So proud of yourself. Excellent. Okay. We're going to do some seated core rotations. Okay? So we're going to come back to our box over here. So we are just going to use a light weight just to give yourself some counterweight there. So you're not just throwing your body around. We want to be purposeful with our movements. So we're going to lean back slightly just to make sure that you're stable. And we want to turn, hold for a second, turn, hold for a second, turn, hold for a second. Doing the holds helps our body actually activate the muscles, because if we're doing this, we've got the movement of the weight. So we don't want to use the momentum of the weight. We want to use our core to twist our body and turn it using our obliques. So imagine pulling across, down through your ribs, across to the opposite hip, pulling across to the opposite hip as you pull your body across. Okay, so we'll start with the 2.5, see how you go with that. If it needs to be less or needs to be more, we can adjust as we go. So hold and twist, hold it and twist, hold, twist, hold, twist. Imagine pulling that ribbon across your belly over to your opposite hip as you twist. So we're not wanting to use our arms, we're wanting to use our core. So kind of lock your arms into your body so that your core is doing the twisting. Not quite like that. Give yourself a little bit more range. How's that feeling? And 2 more. Excellent. Feeling it work?
Yeah. Had 8 kids, so I should.
Had 8 kids. That's a lot of kids.
Great.
Do you have any favourites?
I have least favorite.
We probably best not discuss that.
Probably not.
Okay, we ready?
Yep.
Excellent. When you're ready, start. So you want your upper shoulders to be moving with your arms, not just your arms moving and keeping those shoulders. Yeah, that's better. Use your head to move as well. So that way you can get a deeper twist, which will then activate more muscles as you do your turning. Does that feel like a deeper exercise?
Yeah.
Excellent. Because we're going to go straight into deadlifts after this. No, we're not. We're going to work our way up to that when we get there. No, I'm doing a session for Cert 4 certificate. All right. And rest. Feeling good?
Very good.
Excellent. Give yourself some shoulder rolls. Okay. We're going to move on to something a little bit easier.
Yeah.
We're going to be laying down. So if you want to jump off the box, I'll just pop it out of the way a little bit. So I'm going to get you to lay down on the mat on your side. We no longer need the weight. So I want your lower leg, they don't have to see you, they have to see me teach. But I will adjust it. So I want you to bring the leg that's underneath into a bent position. So bring your leg up, yep, and the top leg up, out straight. You can straighten that lower leg just a wee bit. There we go. So we're going to be laying on our side, so hips stacked over each other. So you want, yep, perfect. We're going to push through the heel of our foot. So you can have your hands to stabilize you out the front. You don't need to cross them over. Yep. We're going to push through the heel of our foot and lift our leg. Leave it there, I'll put it away. Yeah. So you're wanting to keep your pelvis pointed. You want to keep it a right angle to the floor. Point the top hip pointed up. You're over rotating with your pelvis here. So just do smaller leg lifts for the time being. Yep. Because we don't want to lose that integrity of our hips and hurt our joints, especially as we're just learning to get into the gym. We want to make sure you're coming back and you're building that muscle, not tearing yourself apart so that you don't come back. Yeah. So we want to push through the heel and feel that stretch from the back of the body. Excellent. Bring the top pelvis a little bit further forward and lift. Perfect. So 2 more. Excellent. Rolling over, other side. So we want to stack the pelvis. Yep. Using our heel, kick back and up. So remember, we can use that front hand to stabilize if we need to. Are you feeling this through your glutes and through your hamstrings? Excellent. That's exactly where we want to feel it. If you point your toes, you feel it through the quads. If you use your heel, you feel it through the hamstrings and the glutes. So often in today's day and age, we turn our glutes off as we stand and we push our hips forward so we don't have any integrity through our lower spine, which causes issues. So we want to be using the back of our body to hold our pelvis in the correct alignment, which then helps to create that stability through our core. So bring your top leg back a little bit. Yep. Using our heels, kicking up and down. 2 more. Excellent. Rolling over, other side. So stabilizing hands, stabilizing leg nice and straight. Awesome. Pelvis is in the right alignment. Bring up the heel. Perfect. It's hard work doing it with your heel. It's easier with your toes. Heel is harder. 2 more, you can do it. Excellent. Rolling over. So get those stabilizing limbs. Perfect. Pushing out through the heel and then up. So you're trying to get your heel as far away from your body as you can, and then you lift it up. And then make sure you keep your body engaged the whole time down. We're not just dropping our leg. Getting tired? 2 more. Keep that leg straight. Keep that heel engaged. Excellent. Have a break. Where did you feel that one? Yeah. I taught it in a class yesterday, and the instructor who normally does the ABT class, she was shattered. And so she put it in her class this morning and was like, I've just learned this and it hurts. So that's got a Pilates base to it. And Joe Pilates, who created Pilates fitness, wanted you to build up the muscle in the back because that helps to build up that core powerhouse, which is what stabilizes everything. So we are going to roll that out. So pretty straightforward. We are going to sit down on our butts, and you are going to pick a leg that we're going to roll. So you use your arms to help hold you up so you can get that fluid movement. And slowly roll up your body. How's that leg feeling? Okay. Bring it up so you're more on the glute. Roll your body so that your pelvis is on a 45-degree angle so that you can get into that glute muscle. Is that a bit nicer relief? Whoever has chosen the playlist tonight is not doing a good job. Excellent. And we're going to go back to the first position, but on the opposite leg. Rolling it up a little bit, making sure we get those hamstrings that we worked. Feeling a bit looser. And moving on to our glute. So hip 45-degree angle so you can get into that meaty part of the glute. So this is something that you can do of an evening time if you get time. You know, with 8 children, it's a lot. And it sounds like you have a farm with all your chickens and your ducks and your cats. But you can pop a movie on for you and your husband to watch, or a show or something like that. And just roll. Just some gentle movements. Gets the body moving, rolls out any knots, helps you to relax so you can get a deeper night's sleep. Something that I find very beneficial as well, which I'll get you to do now, is get you a foam roller, and you want it to go just underneath your shoulder blades and open up your chest, head back. So doing this helps to open up. So if you relax your head back, or is that too far for you to relax? That's fine. So it opens up all of your chest so that you can get that release through the pecs and through those muscles there that we often neglect as women. Because, you know, your name is Kelly and you're a woman and you've had 8 children.
All right.
Excellent. Well, Kelly, that is the end of our class this evening. If you want to continue to do some stretching, you are most welcome to. It is very beneficial. But thank you for coming.